pleasure, you'll see one more time tonight, your host and compere, Mr. Chris Brooker. I could stay here all night. I won't. And I'll tell you why. Because you guys have been great, because what often happens when you have a comic that everyone's come to see and a supporter, it's a bit like when people go to see a band and they have a support band. And the support band goes, "This is our last track," and it goes, "Yay!" Fuck off. But you guys haven't been great, so thank you very much for give yourselves a round of applause, because you genuinely I've had two seriously giddy comics backstage just having the time of their life. It makes herding cats look easy. It's been amazing, right? But I'd like to think that if I say, it's my last joke of the night, that won't happen. But anyway, this is my last joke. Some of you, bless you, you're patronising me, but I like where you're coming from. Because there's language barriers. And notice when Mick comes over, we have different terms. We go to the States with different words over there. I got caught out, and I nearly shat a kidney laughing at the breakfast table once. It can happen, so watch yourself. Because my favourite thing about America when I went on holiday there was a serving suggestion of a box of raisins. And on the back of this box of raisins, it said, quite simply, "Why not toss over your favourite cereal?" I know, fuck it, you're on holiday, try something different. Live dangerously. I like doing that. Normally I do it at the start of a gig. I knew I could do this later because it splits the room neatly into 3 segments. There are people here who think this is funny. There are people here who think it's revolting. And not so much here, but anyone over the age of 50 generally looks at me with eyes that say, "Will that make my old brand taste of something?" So it's good to see that going along. But we've had great acts so far. We had Jim Smallman, who's a fantastic actor from the Midlands, around the applause. And I'm thrilled, Brendan Burns coming out tonight. Give a round of applause as well. I would refer to him as a twisted genius of comedy, but there's only one twisted genius in this room as far as I'm concerned. And we're going to move straight on. We have a fantastic headline act for you, and he's the guy you came to see, so you know how this works. And it is my privilege, my honour, and I will never get tired of saying these words, because, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to do any cheerleading games, I don't need to do MC stuff, I just need to say, about to come on the stage, he is from Long Island, New York, the hardcore legend, Mick Foley! Show of hands. How many people were here last time we saw the show? We had a similar problem. I don't like to come out to that entrance music. It's my wrestling music, and of all nights, it was really important. Jim Smallman came out here. He was unbelievable. Can we have a round of applause? Brendan Burns came out here and did a set specifically for you guys. Stories that he can't do at any other club. And he killed. He was unbelievable. These are talented, respected comics, and nothing would have meant more to me than to come out and succeed on my own merits in front of all of you. And now it's ruined. No, I'm sorry. I know you guys came to have a good time. I get angry once in a while. For those of you who follow my Twitter, once in a while I get a little upset. I let it out, and then I'm better. So how about I do that tonight? I'm going to go off stage, cool down a little bit. We'll wipe the slate clean. We'll pretend this didn't even happen. And then if the sound guy
can find some music more appropriate for a stand-up comic and author. 5-time New York Times best-selling author. 2 of them hit #1, including on the London Times. And if we can find a little more appropriate music, I'll be back, but no promises, okay? Thank you for giving me a second chance, and we'll see if we can work this thing out. Paul.
Should we go? Yeah.